So good morning everyone. Actually in last class what we have discussed, so we have discussed about the introduction for your Linux. Right or not? So let me recap it one more time for you so that we can move for today. So basically what is meant by OS? What is meant by OS? So whether it is right or wrong you can answer, right? What is meant by OS? So OS is nothing but which provides the interface between human as well as the machine. So let's say we are the humans, right? So we know the number of languages. So we know Telugu, we know Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam, Tamil. So we know number of languages. For the humans, we know number of languages. But the machine, but the server will only understand the binary level language. Will only understand the binary level language. So other than this, machine can't understand anything. So if the human wants to communicate with my server, or if the human wants to communicate with the machine, here what I need to have? I need to have one translator. So here translator are nothing but the OS. Translator are nothing but your OS. Now, so after this we have discussed about like architecture of OS, right? So we have discussed about the architecture of OS. So in the OS architecture, totally how many layers I am having? In the OS architecture, totally how many layers I am having? I am having the 4 layers, right or not? So how many layers we are having? We are having the 4 layers. So the first layer is going to be your hardware. What was that? Hardware. Now, what is meant by hardware here? What is meant by hardware? Let's say if this is my laptop or this is my server. So if the any external devices, if any external devices, so such as printer, mouse, HDMI cable, so any external devices, so DVD that are connected to my laptop, that are connected to my laptop, those information are going to be stored on where? It is going to be stored on the hardware. Where it is going to be stored? It is going to be stored on the hardware. Next. So after hardware, what we are having? We are having the kernel. What we are having here? We are having the kernel. Now, what is meant by kernel? What is meant by kernel? So kernel is nothing but which provides the interface between computer hardware components as well as computer hardware components. So what exactly the mean was? So let's say this is your server. This is your laptop. So in your laptop, you are having the hardware components. You are having the hardware components. So here hardware components are nothing but which we can able to see, which can able to touch, are nothing but the hardware components like CPU, okay, RAM, monitor, keyboard, mouse. So these all are the hardware components. So in my laptop, I am having the software components which we can't see, which we can't see. Those all are nothing but the software components. Like we are having the boot files, run files. Okay, so some softwares we are having. So if these hardware components are communicating with the software components, if these hardware components are communicating with the software components, then only our server is going to be work. Then only our server are going to be work. So this is nothing but your kernel. So after kernel, what we are having? We are having the shell. What we are having here? We are having the shell. Now, what is meant by shell again? So shell is nothing but the place where our commands are executing. Shell is nothing but the place wherever commands are executing. So in last class, I have given some commands like to create a file, to remove a file, right? So those commands are executing on where it is going to be executed on shell. Okay. Next. So after shell, what we are having? We are having the application. What we are having here? We are having the application. So now, what is meant by application here? The place where our applications are present are nothing but the application. Let's say in my laptop, I'm having the VLC media. We are having the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so we are having the Chrome. So these all are the applications. Like so the place where our application are present are nothing but the application. So clear for all of you? Up to this we have discussed in the last class. And also we have discussed some commands like to create a file and all, right? So now what is a command to create a file? Online. What is a command to
Touch
create a file? Touch and then file name. So I want to cross verify whether my file was created or not. What is a command to see the list of files?
ls.
ls or ls. So touch and then file name. So I want to create a file called DevOps. I want to create a file called DevOps. So DevOps was created. So if you want to verify that one, ls or ll. So now what is meant by ls here? What is ls? Short list.
Shortlist.
Now what is meant by ll? Long
Long
list.
list.
Was it? Long list. Great. So this is the way to create the single file. But I want to create the multiple files. So if you want to create the multiple files, so the command will be Azure touch and then file names that you want to create. So Azure, AWS, I want to create the GCP. So totally I have created 3 files. Verify that one. Previously I used to have only the DevOps file, but now I am having the AWS, Azure as well as GCP. Now I want to create the series of files. How you are going to create? So I want to create TCS 1 to 5 files, series of files. How you are going to create?
Touch TCS braces 1 double dot 5. Close braces.
TCS 1 double dot 5. Great. Hit enter. So totally it was created TCS 5 files. Verify that one. We are having our files. Now I want to remove a file. So then what is the command?
RM file name.
rm and then file name that you want to remove. So I want to remove the DevOps file. So as we can see here, I haven't typed the entire name. So D and then tab button. Okay, so in your laptop you will be having the tab button, right? So just try to pass the first letter and then tab. So it is going to give the full name of that file. Hit enter. So it was removed. So give the ls again. Previously I used to have the DevOps file, but now I'm not having any DevOps. So let's say in the similar way, if you want to remove the AWS A tab, it is not going to be work. Why? Because from by starting the A, I'm having 2 files. So if you are having 2 files by starting the same letter means you need to type 2 letters. So if I want to remove the Azure, AZ tab. If I want to remove the AWS, AW tab. So if I am giving the tab means it is not going to be work. So see here, I am having 2 files. So which file you want to remove? So it is showing like that. So I want to remove the AWS file. So hit enter. Totally it was removed. Give the ls. Next. So I want to remove the TCS all files at a time. I want to remove the TCS all files at a time.
RM TCS star.
TCS star. Great. So here star is nothing but all, every. So it is going to be represent like that. So instead of giving TCS star, we can able to give the T star, right? The file that are starting with the T, it is going to be removed, right or not?
Yeah, that also works. Yeah, that also works. Yeah.
Yeah. So TC star,
Yeah, of course, that also works.
it's going to be work. Previously, I used to have the TCS 5 files, but now I am not having any TCS 5 files. Great. So, irrespective of the file name, I want to remove all the files I am having now.
RM star.
Great. So, RM star. So, it is going to be remove all the files. So, previously, I used to have the different files, but now I am not having any files. So, up to this, we have discussed in the last things. Now, in this class, we are going to start about the VIM editor. So basically, you are creating the files, but I want to add the data inside a file. But I want to add the data inside a file. So how you are going to add? You are going to add by using the VIM editor. What was that? VIM editor. So basically, students will call this as Vim. Don't call Vim. So it's an VIM editor. So there is no full form. Now, so in the VIM editor, totally I'm having three modes. How many modes we are having here? We are having three modes. So the first one was the command mode. What was the first one here? Command mode. So the second one was the inset mode. What was the second one here? Inset mode. So the third one was the save and quit mode. What was that? Save and quit. So totally in the VAM editor, totally how many modes I am having? I am having the three modes. So the first one was the command mode. So the second one was the inset mode. So the third one was the save and quit
Save
mode.
and quit mode.
Yes. So the point number one, by defaultly, when you have open any file, when you have open any file using the VAM editor, you will be in command mode. In which mode? So you
Command.
will be in the command mode. So it means command mode is the default mode in the VIM editor. When you have opened any file with the VIM editor, you will be in the command mode. So it means command mode is going to be the default mode in the VIM editor. Clear for all of you? Next. So if you want to shift from command mode to the inset mode, if you want to shift from command mode to the inset mode, so you need to press the small I button in your keyboard. What we need to press here? We need to press the small I button. So ultimately you are going to shift from command mode to the inset mode. Small I means inset. So you are going to shift from command mode to the inset mode. Again, so if you want to shift from inset mode to the command mode, if you want to shift from inset mode to the command mode, you need to press the escape button. What we need to press here? We need to press the escape button. So don't type escape. So first key was the escape key, right, in our keyboard. So we need to press that. So clear for all of you? So in the VIM editor, totally how many modes I am having?
3 modes.
What are they?
Command, insert, save, and quit.
Command mode, insert mode, save and quit mode. So what is the default mode in the VIM editor?
Command mode.
Command mode. So if you want to shift from command mode to the insert mode, what I need to press?
Press a small I.
Small I. So I want to go to insert mode to the command mode. Then what I need to do?
Press escape.
We need to press the escape button. Clear now?
Yeah.
So I want to add the data. So if you want to add the data, so first we need to have the file. Right on. So right now I'm not having any file here. Right now I'm not having any file here. Let's say I'm going to open VIM DevOps. VIM DevOps. So let's say if you want to open any file by using the VIM editor, VIM space and then file name. So if you want to open any file by using the VIM editor, VIM space and then file name. So that you want to open. Let's say I'm not having any DevOps file, but I'm giving VIM DevOps. So whether it is going to be work or not. So here my question was, it is going to be work or not? So 100%, this command will work. So in background, what will happen, So this VIM editor will check whether this file was present or not. This VIM editor will check whether the DevOps file was present or not. So if it is present means it is going to be open that file. It is not present means VIM editor will create one file for you and also it is going to be open that. I'm repeating again. So see VIM and then DevOps. So what was the file name you have given? You have given the DevOps file name. Let's say this VIM editor will search whether this DevOps file was present or not. If it is present, it is going to be open that file. If it is not present, in background, VIM editor will create this file and open that file for you. Clear for all of you now?
Yes, sir.
So it ended. So ultimately it was opened one editor. Now, what was the default mode here?
Command.
Command mode. So how can I get to know that whether I was in the command mode or in the insert mode? How can I get to know that whether I was in the command mode or in the insert mode? Means, so for the first time, you can able to see here as the file name. So DevOps only, right? Our file name. So for the first time, it is going to be show here your file name. So if you are seeing your file name here, means you are in the command mode. You are in the command mode. So totally I was in the command mode. Now I want to shift from command mode to the insert mode. What I need to do?
Just press I will insert.
We need to press the small I button.
I.
So totally I am going to press the small I. I have pressed. So now what I am getting here? I am getting the insert. So if you are seeing here as insert means you are in the insert mode. You are seeing here as insert means you are in the insert mode. Again I want to go to the command mode. What I need to do?
Just press escape. That's it.
Escape. So totally I have pressed the escape button. So right now I am not having any content here. So if it is not showing anything here means you are in the command mode. So again, if you want to shift from command mode to the insert mode, what I need to do? I want to shift
Press a
to
small I.
small I. So totally I'm going to press the small I. Again, I'm seeing here as insert. If you are seeing here as insert means you are in the insert mode. So again, I am going to press the escape. I'm not seeing anything there. It means I was in the command mode. So insert, command, insert, command, insert, command, insert, command. Clear now?
Yes, sir.
Now, so totally, I am in the insert mode. I'm going to add the data. I'm going to add the data. Here this is all about Linux. Here this is all about the Linux. So totally, I have added my data. I have added my data. Now I want to save this data. I want to save this data. So if you want to save the data, we need to give the colon W. What was the command here? Colon W. So what it will do? It is going to save the data. Next. So if you want to exit from this editor, if you want to exit from this editor, so we are having colon Q. So it means quit. What was it? Colon Q means quit. So if you want to do both at a time, you want to do both at a time, colon WQ. So what it will do is going to save and quit at a time. Next. So instead of giving colon WQ, instead of giving colon WQ, we can also give the colon X. What was it? Colon X. Next. So clear for all of you now up to this. So totally I have given three commands. Colon W is nothing but the save. Colon Q is nothing but the quit. So if you want to do both at a time, we are having colon WQ or colon X we are having. Now, so see here, let's say totally I have added my data. So I want to save my data. So then what is the command?
Colon W.
Colon W. So if I am giving the colon W means it was adding the data. So basically what I have said colon W, colon Q, colon WQ or colon X. What we are having this all are the commands guys. So if you want to perform these commands, you should be in the command mode. So you are performing these commands are in the insert mode means so those commands are going to be insert there. Those commands are going to be insert there. So whatever the commands I have said, we need to perform all these commands are in the command mode. Right now I was in the insert mode, right? So that's the reason it was inserting. The name itself contains insert. It is going to be insert the date. So now
First,
I
you have
want
to press the escape button. After that, you have to enter that command.
correct. So what I need to do? I need to press the escape button right now. So totally I have pressed the escape. So I want to save the data. So colon W, hit enter. Totally it was saved. Now I want to quit from this editor. So then what I need to do? I want to quit from this editor. What I need to do?
Colon Q.
Colon Q.
Colon WQ.
So WQ, save and quit. So I want to quit only. So it means colon.
Okay.
Great.
Then colon Q.
Great. So that hit enter. Finally, I have quitted from the editor. So totally it means what we have done, save and quit, right? So colon W I have given, later I have given colon Q. So save and quit was done. So in this file I'm having my data. So I want to read the data inside a file. I want to read the data inside a file. So the command will be cat. So cat is a command to see the data inside a file. That is a command to see the data inside a file. So cat and then file name. Hit enter. So totally I am having my data, right? So again, I want to open my file by using the VAM editor. So VAM DevOps. Totally, I have opened. Now I want to copy a line. I want to copy a line. So the command will be yy. What is the command here? Yy. So you need to press the yy button. Yy. Not this y. Okay. Yy. One line. Or else if you want to copy two lines, number to yy. Okay. Two lines. So in a similar way, if you want to copy five lines, 5yy. So it is going to copy five lines. So totally I'm having only the single line, right? So I'm going to copy a line. So if you want to copy a line, so the command will be y. So totally I have copied. Now I want to paste. So if you want to paste means P. So I'm going to press the P button three times. It is going to print the three times. P. Now I want to save and quit at a time. I want to save my data and also I want to quit from this editor at a time. So what is the
Escape
command now?
Mm.
Escape
and colon X.
colon X. Great. Great. Totally it was saved. Now I want to verify whether my data was saved or not.
Just we can give cat command, cat DevOps.
Cat then great. So totally I'm having my data. Okay. Yeah. DevOps. Hidden. I want to delete a line. I want to delete a line. So if you want to delete a line, dd. This is the command here, dd. So if you have given 2dd, so it is going to delete two lines. If you have given 3dd, it is going to delete three lines. So totally I have changed the data inside my file. Okay. Now I don't want to save this one. I have changed the data, but I don't want to save the data. Previously, whatever the data I'm having, I need to have only that data. So at this point of time, what you are going to do?
Escape then colon Q.
Correct. What was that? Escape Q. So if you have, I mean to say, hit enter, it is not going to be quit from the editor. Why? Because you have changed the data, but you are not saving the data and you are quitting from the editor. So to override that one, colon Q and then factorial symbol. So it means this symbol will represent as forcefully. So you are going to exit from this editor forcefully. Hit enter. Totally I have exited. Right. Now, previously, whatever the data I'm having in my DevOps file, so it will be there. So if you have opened the VM editor, still I'm having my data.
Sir, we have to use both the command. After small q, we have to give in something colon neutral.
Yeah, it was factorials.
Okay,
Yeah, we need to
factorial.
exit. So it is representing as a forceful.
So we have to give both the command.
Yeah, both we need to give.
Okay.
Great. Colon Q factorial. So this symbol will represent as forceful. Okay. Now, so totally I want to set the number. I want to set the number. So I'm having 5 lines. I know that one. So what if I'm having thousands of lines? What if I'm having hundreds of lines? Let's say. Okay, so I want to set the number to my lines. So the command will be set number. Let's set number. Totally, it is going to set the numbers for your lines. Okay. Now, so I want to go to the sixth line. So if you want to go to the sixth line, what you are going to do? So you are going to press the down arrow button, right or not? Let's say you are in the sixth line, but you want to go to the 150 line, 150th line. So you need to press this down button. So it is not going to be the correct, right? So if you want to go to the particular line, so the command will be colon number. So the line that you want to go. So I want to go to the second line, colon 2, hit enter. Now you are in the second line. So if you want to go to the sixth line, colon 6, hit enter. If you want to go to the third line, colon 3, third line. So if you want to go to the fifth colon.
Sir, if you want to remove the numbers, sir.
So basically just try to exit from the editor. It is not going to be save the numbers. So again, if you want to set the number, set number. So it is not going to be saved. It is going to set the number. Now, so what is the command to delete a line? DD.
Yes,
What is
DD.
DD? So totally it was deleted my sixth line. So if you want to delete the 2 lines, to DD.
2 DD.
Great. So if you want to delete the 7 lines, 7 DD.
7 DD.
Now totally I have changed the data here. So previously I used to have the 6 lines. Right now I am having only 3 lines. So it means I have modified the data. Right or not? So without saving this data, I want to exit. Without saving. It means whatever the previous content I am having, it should be there.
Then escape colon Q and exclamation mark.
Escape colon Q and then factor. So again I am having 6 lines. Great. Now totally I was in the starting of the line. I was in the starting of the line. So in H I am having. I want to go to the ending of the line. I want to go ending of the line. So capital A. Capital A. You are in the ending of the line. So clear for all of you now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Great. So what is the command to copy 3 lines?
3
3
YY.
YY.
3 YY. So I want to delete 5 lines.
5 DD.
5 DD.
5 DD. So I want to paste.
Small p.
P. Just small p.
Great. So I want to save and quit at a time.
Colon X.
Run WQ.
Colon X or colon WQ.
Great. So whatever you have said, like colon Q, colon W, colon X, colon WQ. So whatever you have said, so these all are the comments. So these commands needs to be performed in the command mode. So if you are performing all these commands are in the insert, so it is going to be insert the data there. The name itself contain insert, right? So it is going to be insert your data on the file. So whatever the commands you have said, all the commands needs to be done in the command mode only. So clear for all of you now?
Yeah, clear.
Yes, sir.
Great. Next. 7th exit. Cat and then great. Let's say, let's say I want to create a directory. So directories are in the sense, let's say if you want to create a folder in your laptop, what you are going to do? Right click, new, and then folder, right or not? So basically in the server, folders are nothing but the directories. What was that? Folders are nothing but directories. So if you want to create a directory, if you want to create a directory, mkdir. What was the command here? Mkdir. Nothing but make directory. Make directory. So I'm giving a directory name as AWS. So totally it was created a directory. Now just try to verify that one whether our directory was created or not. So the command will be the again ls. So it means ls is the command to see the list of files as well as directories. So you have given ls. So it is going to display the file as well as folders. Now, how can I get to know that whether this was the file, whether this was the directory? How can I get to know that?
With color codes.
Color codes. So if you are seeing the blue means it was directory. If you are seeing the white means it was a file. So by using the ls. So if you have given the ll, so it is going to display the full information, right or not? So if you are having here as hyphen. So in the first, if you are having the hyphen means it was a file. For the directories, it is going to be start by D. So if you are seeing here as D means it was directory, nothing but your folder. So if you are seeing here as hyphen means it was a file. Now my question was, do you can able to go inside a folder? So in
Yeah, we
general,
can.
in
Yeah, we can.
generally, I'm having this folder. Now I want to go inside this folder. It's going to be happen or
It happens.
it will happen, right? So now previously I used to have in the, I mean to say now I was in the root directory. So basically if you are seeing this symbol, this was nothing but your root directory. Now I was in the root directory. I want to go to the, I want to go to the AWS directory. I'm having AWS directory. I want to go to the AWS directory. So the command will be cd and then directory name. So I want to go to the AWS. Cd is nothing but change directory. What was the command here? Cd is nothing but change directory. Hit enter. So previously I used to have in the root directory, but now I was in the AWS directory. So here you can able to see the path. Previously I used to have the root directory, but now I'm in the AWS directory. Now again my question was, we can able to create a folder inside a folder.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, what is the command to create a folder?
mkdir.
Okay. So then folder name, right? So I want to create a folder called Azure. So this is the way to create the single folder, but I want to create the multiple folders. MKDIR, Azure, and then I want to create the GCP. I want to create the DevOps. So totally I have created 3 directories at a time. In the LS, I'm having 3 directories. Now here my question was, do we can able to add the data inside a folder?
No, we cannot add directory data into folder
Directly
directory.
data inside a folder. Do we can able to create a directory inside a file?
No, it's not possible.
It is not going to be possible. So generally, so just try to think normal. Okay. So I can able to go inside a folder. So I am in the new folder. So I can able to create a folder. I can able to create a file. Inside the folder, I can able to create a folder. I can able to create the file. So totally I have created file as well as folder. Again, I can able to go inside this folder. I can able to open this file. I can able to add the data inside this file, but I can't able to create a folder inside a file, right or not? So we can able to create a folder here? No. In the similar way here itself. Now I want to go to the Azure folder. Now I was in the Azure. Okay. Next. MKDIR Azure 1. MKDIR Azure 2. So CD Azure 2. MKDIR Azure 3. So CD Azure 3. So MKDIR Azure 4. So CD Azure 4. So totally I am in the Azure 4, right or not? So actually wherever Azure 4 was present, Azure 4 was present on Azure 3. So Azure 3 was present on Azure 2. Azure 2 was present on Azure. Azure 1 was present on Azure, right? So Azure was present on AWS. So I want to go one step back. So I used to have in the Azure 4, right or not? Now I want to go to the one step back. It means I want to go to the Azure 3. So the command will be cd space double dot. Single step back. Single step back. Now, so if you want to go 2 steps back. So it means I want to go to the Azure 2 directly.
It is space dot dot slash dot dot.
Correct. So single step means cd space double dot. If you want to go to the 2 steps back, cd space double dot slash double dot. So remember, if you give the up arrow means you will get the previous commands. If you give the up arrow means you will get the previous commands. Great. So now totally I was in the Azure 1. So currently from where I have came from the Azure 3. Now directly I want to go to the Azure 3. Totally I was come from Azure 3. Now directly I want to go to the Azure 3. Without giving like this, I want to go Azure 3 directly. CD space hyphen. So totally I was in the Azure 3. Okay. So wherever you are in, so totally I was in the Azure 3. I want to go directly to the root direct. Wherever you are in, I want to go directly to the root directory. So the command will be cd.
CD space slash also works, right?
Yes, slash means you are going to go to the slash directory. I want to go to the root directory.
Okay.
Now, so from the first, what we have discussed, so now let me recap it one more time for you. So basically in this class, we have discussed about the how to add a data inside a file. So if you want to add the data inside a file, what you are going to use? You want to add the data inside a file, what we are going to use?
Is a VM editor.
We are going to use the VM editor. So in the VM editor, totally how many modes I am having?
It has totally 3 modes.
3 modes. So what are they?
One is the command mode, second one is
Command
insert
mode,
mode,
insert mode,
third one is the
save
save
and
and
quit. So what is the default mode in the VM editor?
default is command mode.
Command. So if you want to shift from command mode to the insert mode, what do I need to do?
So escape and small I.
We need to press the small I button. So if you want to
Yes.
go to the insert mode to the command mode, what I need to do? Escape button. Yes. Escape button. Next. So totally, how can I get to know that whether I was in the command mode or in the insert mode?
If it is in insert mode, actually we can see in the down line. Actually, we can see insert. Otherwise, we don't
You
see
can't
anything.
see anything. Next. So totally, I was added my data. I want to save my data. I want to save my data. Then what is the command?
Then press escape and colon W. Just
Colon
just
W. It is going to
we want
be
to save.
save. Right. So next, I want to quit from the editor.
Colon Q.
Colon Q. It is going to be quit. Next,
We
I want to do
found
both
this
editor.
busy restaurant. Everyone coming now.
One customer, $100 more than $100. Spend it.
$100?
Yes, not cheap.
So just try to mute everything. So that's our.
$99 more.
So I want to do both at a time. Save and quit at a time. Colon WQ or
Colon WQ or escape colon X.
X. Okay, great. So I want to copy a line. I want to copy a line.
YY.
YY. So I want to copy 10 lines.
10 YY.
So do I need to press like this 10 times?
Number 10 and then YY.
Great.
And
Number and then YY. So I want to paste P. Now I want to delete a line.
small dd.
DD. So I want to delete 10 lines.
10 DD.
10 DD. So I want to quit from the VIM editor without saving my data. Without saving data.
Q factorial.
Q factorial. So what exactly the factorial represent?
Forcefully quit.
Forceful like that.
Forceful. So I want to see the data inside a file.
Then we can use cat command.
LS.
Cat file name.
LS, I mean to say cat and then file name. Great. Next, I want to set the number to my lines.
Then you can use a colon set number. Set space number.
So I want to go to the 50 line, 50th line, 50.
You can use colon 15.
Colon 50. Great. Perfect. Next. So I want to create a directory.
MKDIR.
MKDIR.
MKDIR. So what exactly the MKDIR means?
Make directory. That means make directory.
Make directory. So totally I have created MKDIR as test. So it was created. I want to verify that one, whether it was created or not.
Then do ls command.
Yes or no. So I want to remove a directory. RMDIR. Was the command here? RMDIR and then directory that we want to remove. So totally it was removed. Verify that one. Not having any directory. Okay. Next. So I want to go inside a directory. I want to go to the inside a directory.
CD space directory name.
CD space directory name. So what is meant by CD there?
CD means change directory.
CD means change directory. Great. I want to go to the 3 steps back. I want to go 3 steps back. CD space double dot slash double dot slash double dot. Perfect. So I want to go from where I have came. I want to go from where I have came.
CD space CD space -.
CD space. So clear for all of you now? So basically these all are the commands, right? So we are in the starting stage. I'm going to deliver only small commands and also very less commands I'm giving daily. Okay, just try to do the practice. Why? Because this technology was very new for you, right or not? So it is going to be take time. So just try to do the practice, whatever we have discussed on this class. So we'll connect on tomorrow's session. Okay. So guys, so that's it from my end for today. So if you have any doubts, you can ask.
Harsha garu, I think you have already explained about what is DevOps, right? Actually, I don't know what is DevOps. What is the purpose of this? So if you have already explained in your previous sessions, so can you please share those links?
Yeah, you were getting daily the YouTube links, right? I think so.
Oh, actually, this is first day. Actually, I was
Okay.
joined first day. This is my first class actually.
Okay, so just try to contact with the admin team. They are going to provide you the link. So actually, it was uploaded on the YouTube as well. So just try to contact with the admin team. They are going to send you the link. So the first link was like the demo, like what is the purpose of DevOps and all.
Okay. Okay then. Yeah. Thank you so much.
So tomorrow Saturday, right? So we are not having the classes on the Saturday. So we are having the assignments, mock interviews, like tests. We are going to be conduct on the Saturdays. So our classes are going to be the Monday to Friday. Saturday we are going to conduct the test, assignments, tasks. So interview questions preparation. So daily learning. It's not correct, right? So we need to be focused on the test aspect.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So any alternative doubts, concerns?